Hello and welcome to Karatbars International live presentation with your host, Mr. World Famous. And it's Sunday evening. I'm documenting this March the 30th. So this is the last Sunday of March. So I definitely want to make this a special presentation for everybody. I want to thank all my guests who came out from all over the country, all the way from America to Australia to Ireland to Canada in the house. I want to thank everybody for coming out all over the USA to this presentation of Karatbars International this evening. And I'm going to get started. I am your host, Mr. World Famous, and as I like to do, what my first slide says here, for those who are actually listening to this live on the webinar, it says, give me that sound check. So if I sound pretty good to you, give me a Y for yes, or give me an M for maybe, or give me a no, you can't even hear me. All right, I'm getting a lot of yeses. All right, that means I sound good. Now, to all my guests out there, what you're going to find out this evening, if you've never been on my presentation before, I do get a little animated. I get excited. I even get passionate, so bear with me. It ain't that I'm tripping out over here. It's just that, when you understand this and feel this, as I feel this, you're going to have the same excitement. Just keep it moving. What you're going to learn about tonight. Well, number one, is a simple secret that many rich, successful, and wealthy people live by. That's right. You're going to learn a secret of wealthy, rich, and successful people. You probably know some already. I'm going to teach you another one. But this one here is going to apply to Karatbars International. This one's going to help to change your life. Also, about a product that you may be aware of, that's thousands of years old, if you didn't know, owned by kings, dynasties, countries, and governments. So what that means is, if it's good enough for them, if it's that important, if this product is that valuable, it really means something. You may want to pay attention to our product. And number two, about a company that can help you on your way to becoming wealthy. And see, I'm going to show you the difference in my presentation between wealthy and rich. And the reason why I show the difference, because this is not a get-rich-quick opportunity. This is a build your way to becoming wealthy opportunity. And if you don't know the difference, I'm going to show you the difference, and you might be surprised. Also, about how you can be making over $4,000 a week. And probably ain't nothing new. You probably heard that before, but in only 12 weeks from now. How? Because we have a 12-week fast start plan that's going to make that happen. That's going to be the difference you're going to learn tonight outside of all the other opportunities you had. So if you are a network marketer out there, if you are an entrepreneur out there or never been, what I'm going to share with you and teach you and show you is going to show you how what we do is actually different. The company and the product. That's what we're going to cover first. The company is Karatbars International, as I indicated in the beginning. And if you look at the top of this slide, from my call from the phone, you cannot see the slide, but it shows this card. The card says Karatbars International, and in the middle of that card is 999.9 24-karat gold bullion and a card. This card also has documentation and certification on it, indicating that it is pure gold. See what I'm saying? So what that means, because this gold is encased in a card with all the necessary documentation, that is officially, if you're watching this webinar right now, that is officially gold money. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, to all my guests out there, gold money exists. Real money was always gold. Gold was money first. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we're going back to the gold standard. This is one of the first companies to actually do it. Well, put it this way, we tied a network marketing opportunity or an opportunity, an affiliate program with our gold money. So what we're going to tell you about tonight is our gold money. That's our product. So if you've never heard of a product before being gold money, there it is, live and in person. And also, the CEO of this company, right below that gentleman there sitting in that nice red chair, that is Harold Sykes. That's right. That gentleman is the founder and the visionary of the company for this gold money. And I'm going to explain to you why that's important. If you look at this slide here, I'm showing you three cards, for my cards on the phone, these three cards, and the difference between these three cards, my guess, is if you notice, one is in the middle one is 1 gram of gold. In the middle of that card is 1 gram of gold. The one to your right is 2.5 grams of gold, and the one to your left is 5 grams of gold. So right now we have three sizes of this gold. And the reason why Harold Sykes has created gold money in this case, in that small ounce or that small gram size, because if you're aware of it, the price of a gold ounce right now is probably over over $1,300. So that's kind of at this point in time and day and age out of your price range, where Harold Sykes has now made it affordable to the everyday person who wants to accumulate gold to become wealthy. Remember, you don't get rich with that's the first step. That may be the first phase you pass. You might, when you get rich, then you're going to become wealthy. That's maybe the progression. But understand this, he wanted to make it available to us so we can be on our way to becoming wealthy. Why? Because like I told you in my first slide, kings and dynasties and queens and countries own this. And if you notice, most of them are actually wealthy. We associate gold with wealth. By you accumulating this gold I'm showing you here, you are on your way to becoming wealthy. So once I said, you're not going to get rich with us. We're going to teach you how to become wealthy. Company facts. Karatbars International is based out of Stuttgart, Germany. That gentleman that you saw on that slide, Harold Seitz, he is German. That's right. He may look like, well, I want to play a video, well, not on this one, but I had a video. I recorded him with my cell phone of him singing an Elvis Presley song, ladies and gentlemen. I met Pastor Di and all the other leaders too at the Nashville convention we had back in October 26th, I believe of last year. I recorded him. This man sang Elvis Presley song. So although he may be born and raised in Germany, he's a cool person in my book. Also, Karatbars International is a World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization registered as an e-commerce company with an affiliate program. Let me pause there a minute. Because if you already, like I said before, if you aren't here thinking that somebody invited you to another network, pyramid, scam, scheme, money-making, get-rich-quick call, this ain't the one. We are an e-commerce company. Karatbars International is an e-commerce company with an affiliate program, which means me and the other leaders of this company are affiliates. We are not network marketers. That's why I said who we are, what we do, and how we do it, and our 12-week plan is different. All components of our program are optional. No requirements or purchases necessary. That's right. Ain't nothing you got to buy. So if you're wondering, all right, I saw the product is gold and stuff, how much gold I got to buy each month to maintain my rank in the company? Ain't none of that drama, nah, look at me, none of that. No, we are affiliates, okay? You know, we have 7 ways of getting paid as paid affiliates, but all at the same time, our opportunity is free. Also, Germany has extremely strict business laws. Karatbars has met or exceeded German business standards and has also met or exceeded the international commerce laws with a 3+ year track record of successful compliant operations, doing business in over 100 countries. Think about that for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, if you notice it says exceeded international commerce laws. They're not just an e-commerce company in Germany. They are accepted worldwide. They can do e-commercing, if that's the word, worldwide. That's why I said in over 100 countries. We ain't no fly-by-night, ladies and gentlemen. We're not no limited. Basically, put it this way. If that country accepts gold or know what gold is, you know, if we're not able to them to exchange their paper currency for our gold money at that point in time, we will soon be doing so. So understand that, ladies and gentlemen. This company is worldwide. Okay, Karatbars International. This ain't no little American company that just popped up, etc. And I love them because I'm in America. You know, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so nothing against that. Well, the point is, the world is your oyster with this opportunity. The world, if you don't have to be here and to do what I do to become wealthy with this company. Why I, Mr. World Famous, chose Karatbars International, this company. Look at that. Look at the slides. When my callers on the phone, my slide says that I am product driven. And on that slide, there are 4 cards. Remember I told you the cards that we have are the money that we have, the gold money that we have. It's about the size of a credit card for those on the cell phone with a gram of gold, which is about the size of my pinky nail. You know, it's kind of small, a gram of gold, but it's worth $65. So, although it may be small, I got to pack a punch. With the gold in the middle. Well, we have additional cards. These additional cards are for the purpose of sharing, giving, trading. Even if you're a business person, showing appreciation, customer loyalty, etc., etc., etc. You know, they serve more than one purpose outside of money. But the main thing about them is that they're valuable. So let me break it down to you. Let's look at this first card. This first card says, happy birthday. Simple. So you think about it. Okay, it's a happy birthday card. I can go to Walmart and get one for $3.95 or whatever, etc., etc. Okay, I believe you, and I agree with you on that. But let me share something with you. To all my guests out there, pay close attention. Look at me, eyes on me, look at the top, eyes on me. When you give somebody that happy birthday card, when you take that card out of the store, it's like driving it off of a car lot. Well, I take that back 30 days later because, you know, they probably let you bring it back in 30 days to get your money back. But after 30 days, you know, that card's going to lose its value. Now, with that gold that's in the middle of this happy birthday card, here is the difference. If you didn't know, way back in 1936, gold was only $34 an ounce. And the big old ounce, so that's worth over $1,300 now. It was only $34 an ounce then. So my whole point is, if gold at that point in time was only $34 an ounce, and now it's over $1,300, what that means is that gold has increased, and gold do increase in value. So here's the difference. Next time you give them a happy birthday card, in this case, which is always like the size of a credit card, this present right here is going to increase in value. A birthday present that's going to be worth more by the time their next birthday come around. So guess what that means to you? You don't have to give them another present. Because when they say, well, what you going to give me for my birthday? Say, well, if you go cash that card and I give you for your last birthday, you have some extra money to get you another present. And if you don't cash it in, next year you better buy 3 more presents because it's going to increase in value. Now, I ain't saying be cheap and do that, but the point is this. That present's going to increase in value, so you know they're going to hold on to it. They're going to cherish it, and it's going to become very important to them. How many of you have been given a present that increases in value from all the way to the day you go on up to the big house, and even then, when it's left over to your kids, your whoever it is, your legacy, your generation stuff, it's going to continue to increase in value. See what I'm saying? That is the power of gold. That is the important thing about gold being our product. Our product increases in value every year. Let's go on to the next card. The next card says, welcome. And to my callers out there, it shows 2 baby feet on the bottom of it. Yes, I said feet with an S. Yes, that's right. I was born in Lake Charles, Louisiana. We got it like that. All right. But on that big toe, to my callers on the phone, let me tell you something that you didn't know. They show bottom of 2 baby feet. But on one of the big toes, and according to my screen right now, it's the right big toe, but he turned the baby around to really be the left big toe. They took a magic marker, like I got in my hand up here, and they drew a happy face on the toe, on the big toe, on the bottom of it, that is. So that baby going to have that's the baby's first tattoo. All right. Here's the relevance of this card. So all my ladies out there, and we got a bunch of them, from Jacqueline Smith to Kate, and to, who we got? Melaine, we got Michelle, we got Millie, all you ladies out there now, you know, I don't know if you know any mothers to be, or mothers who've been, but look at this one right here. Next time you're considering going to a baby shower, oh yeah, you heard, oh, so-and-so about to have a baby. Might be somebody to go to your church, about to have a baby and stuff. You have a little baby shower. You know, y'all want to get together, go do a little baby shower thing. You're going to go to the store and babies all and buy all these bibs and booties and stuff, booties and stuff. I said that right, yeah. Booties and everything. And, you know, for the baby and stuff, you want the baby to have some cute clothes and everything. I don't know. I want. Is that a competition? I mean, y'all be like showing off how, oh, look, I got her blue, I got her pink. I mean, I don't know. But don't bring it next time. The next baby shower you go to, don't bring no clothes. Don't bring no booties. Don't bring no bibs. Don't bring no strollers. Don't. I'm going to help you to do something better. That card right there, just like their birthday card, is going to increase in value. You're giving that, see, 1 gram of gold when you get it from Karatbars International is approximately $65. So you already spent $65 on this wonderful gift right here. But guess what? That gift right there is going to increase in value. So if the parents, mother and father, or a single father, whatever it may be, decide to hold, well, they will, hold on to this card for the whole entire 18 years of that child's life, this card will have more value then than what it has now. It'll be a gift, like I said, they keep on giving and giving and giving and growing and growing and growing and becoming more valuable and more valuable. But if you also encourage that mother to continue to give the child these cards to build their 999.9K plan that Tammy Morrison made up, 999.K plan that you can start for your child right now. Even if you have children, you can still start that right now. Even for yourself, you can start you a 9999K plan right now, so that when you decide to retire or that child graduates from high school, whatever, want to go to college, they have something of value, something that has increased in value. That is our product. You want to give them this and encourage them to buy their child one, if not every week, every 2 weeks, or every month. Remember, they're building stuff for the child's future. Every year, however they got to do it. So that by the time that child is 18 and that child want to have options on what the child would like to do, college or whatever it may, start a business, you will have put aside, because the child's not old enough right now to have a own 401K plan, putting aside in the 999.9K plan to have a future. That, to me, is a wonderful gift to give a mother-to-be, a father-to-be, someone with children just in general who don't know, who don't have a plan for their children, don't have the kind of job that offers them a 401K plan where they can continue to work and start that 999.K plan for their child, and booyah, that's something they can leave for a legacy for the generations to come. It's valuable that you educate and share. And guess what? When they decide to go ahead and give these things every month for their child or for every week or whatever, help them become an affiliate, like you will do this evening. help them become an affiliate, because by doing so, we're going to show you about getting 2 or more people how you can become wealthy by sharing it. But do you see the importance of this card? It's not the last card, but this card, the next card. It's an I love you card. And look up, eyes on me, look at the top screen. There it is. I got it. That's right. I love myself. You know, started with me. I love me first. And I got one. Says I love you. I look at it every day, remind myself of love. And I show you how valuable I am to myself. I spent $65 on myself. I made a personal sacrifice for Mr. World Famous to start my own 999.9K plan. And I started with I love you. Well, actually, I got the gold money first. Here's the gold money, as I showed y'all before. Yes, I do own gold money. The gold money is real. Here it is. Let me get closer. Yes, it exists. That's gold money, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't no company to be. This company exists. That I love you card. How many of y'all have told your lady, your man, the person you actually do care for enough to say I love you to, that you love them with a card that has 24 karat gold in it? I'm not going to even go over how it's going to increase in value, because I've already made that point. But understand that when you tell them you love them, when you give this as a gift of your expression of love, you're token of love, it's going to increase in value. Now, you might have bought them gold jewelry before, you know, gold bracelets, necklaces, rings, etc., and stuff, and they may go in the shower and they able to turn green because it might be 10K, 14K, or 18K. Well, ours is 24 karat pure gold bullion. It don't turn nothing, nada. It's the real deal, okay? That's a better gift to give, okay? So trust me on that. And the last card here is blank. So my card is on the phone. That means it's a white card with 24 karat gold bullion in the middle of it. So we already know that it's valuable because it got gold in it, 24 karat pure gold, but also they have dimensions on this card. Let me tell you why. I've shown you 3 cards of many cards that we have that have many reasons for you to get them, or people to get them, or for you to give them, or to share them, or show appreciation if you're a business professional to anyone else. But if you happen to not to like any of our beautiful cards, our company, Karatbars International, will allow you, the affiliate, or even the customer, if you just become a free affiliate, a customer, to actually accumulate this gold so you're on your way to becoming wealthy for your 999.9K plan, they will allow you to design whatever you want. In business, we call that branding. Now, to all my network marketers out there, all my business professionals, all my entrepreneurs that work for somebody else, will they let you redesign their card? Now, you might work somewhere. You might have seen the design on a nutritional bottle or whatever and say, you know, I can do a better job than that. Well, you can do a better job at Karatbars International. If you think you can do better than what we've done, knock yourself out. Design it, market it, promote it, put yourself on there, your baby kids, your favorite car, your favorite food, your favorite person, your favorite customer. Design it, put whatever you want on it. You could put, I like t-shirts. It don't matter. But what company, network marketing company on earth will let you redesign their product? Okay? We are different, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not even a network marketing company. We are an e-commerce company. But even then, who will let you do that? Do you see why that I am product driven with Karatbars International? Because we have beautiful cards that increase in value for the lifetime, for the life of the card. It increases in value, and we can design it to be whatever we want it to be. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, design your own card with Karatbars International, knock yourself out. All right? I'm excited about the product, and that's why I chose this company, Karatbars International. Facts about gold. If you thought just the fact that it increases in value, let me educate you just a little bit more about gold that you didn't. I bet you some of my guests may not have known. Now, let me tell you what gold can't be. And remember, to all my network marketers out there, let's compare apples to oranges. Your company or service or product, I'm not saying, let me stop right here. I'm not saying don't stop what you're doing. No, I'm not saying that, because if it's making you money, I'm going to show you what to do with that money, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. See this gold money in my hand? I'm going to show you what to do with that money you're making. So I want you to get your money. But at the same time, listen to what I'm about to say, okay? Now let's go on to this thing. Print it. Our product cannot be printed. That's right. Where do they print gold at? It don't happen. And if it do, I don't personally know about it. Number 2, counterfeited. Oh, now I ain't talking about that kind of gold you take to the pawn shop. They put the little acid on to determine, you know, how much of it's 10 karat, 14, 18 karat. No. It's pure gold. It can't be counterfeited. And even if you do happen to own some fool's gold, see, when we slap real pure gold bullion on the scale with fool's gold, the scale is going to tell the difference. separate the real from the fake, ladies and gentlemen. So our product can't even be counterfeited, inflated. Now, the dollars that you might be working for every 9 to 5, whatever, however your work schedule is for a living, might be affected by inflation, but not gold, ladies and gentlemen. What a dollar could buy way back in 1934 don't buy the same thing. It takes a lot more dollars to buy that same thing, gas in this case, more dollars to buy gas than what it did in 1934. Now, when it comes to gold, now if you can buy $34 worth of gas of gold in 1936, and now that same ounce of gold is worth, that same ounce of gold now is worth $1,400. Look how much more gas you can buy. But that 25 cents you're paying a gallon for gas now, are you still paying 25 cents with your paper currency, with your fiat money? Nah. The whole point is currency can be inflated. Our product is inflation-proof. Reproduced. Where do they reproduce gold? If you're not aware of this, gold comes from the mines, and the mines are located in the mountains. So unless your company, the company that you're with, or you yourself can reproduce a mountain that God made, you can't reproduce our product. Our product cannot be reproduced. Destroyed. On this gram of gold right here, in the middle of my card, if I took this gram of gold and broke it in half, so I got 2 half-a-gram pieces of gold. Well, you know what? If this 1 gram of gold right now is $65, then what that come down to? I have 2 pieces of gold now that's worth $32.50 each. In other words, even though I destroyed it by breaking it in half, it still maintains its value. Now, if I take your dollar, your yen, your euro, your currency, your Australian, your Canadian dollar, and I broke it in half, what can I buy with it then? With a half of your currency, what can you buy? If you walk in your store to get some food with a half of a bill or whatever kind of bill that you have, what can you buy with just only half of your bill? 9 times out of 10, if it's a government establishment, nothing. If it's a business, they're like, what am I going to do with half of your money? I need a whole dollar bill. Well, you can break our currency, our gold money in half, and it maintains its value. Okay? Can your network marketing product do that? Rust. Yeah, you can get it wet. Remember, if it's fake, it's going to turn green and get that stain around your neck. But our 24 karat pure gold bullion, nope, it don't rust. It's waterproof. Fire. Now, I got a slide for that. Look at that right there. So my card's on the phone. I'm showing a pile of money. Now, this is what's on my coffee table. You my next door neighbor. Let's visualize here. Everybody visualize. We're going to get visual now. You're my next door neighbor. I'm in my house counting all these dollars on my table. Pile of money. All right? Next door neighbors. My coffee table got a pile of money. Next door to me is you. And on your coffee table is this box of gold. Now, if you notice, this is our gold money. Because remember, I showed you money, paper money. Now I'm showing you gold money. Now, this gold money right here, that 24 karat gold is in the middle of every one of these cards right here. And if you notice that number 100 on that box, that means it's 100 of those cards. Do the math on that. All right. Now, I got the paper dollar. Let me go back. I got the paper money. You got the gold money. Okay. God forbid, fire comes to the neighborhood, burn both our houses down. Well, when that fire hit my pile of money on the coffee table, what is it going to turn into? Let me help you. Ashes. And what are ashes worth when you go back to the store? Nothing. Now, on the other hand, when you go back to your coffee table, when I go to your house, and on your table, yeah, all that paper, all the boxes gone and everything, even the plastic container that it's in is gone. But that 24 karat gold that was in the middle of that card, all 100 pieces of your gold are still there on the ground. Because gold is fireproof, ladies and gentlemen. It takes 1945.4 degrees of heat to melt gold. But guess what? Even if you melt this 24 karat gold bullion, even that liquid gold, it still maintains its value. It never loses value, ladies and gentlemen. So what would you rather have in your garage, under your bed, in your bank account, in your little private boat? A pile of paper money? Or, let me go back to the next slide, gold money. Do you understand why I'm excited about this product? Moving on. Time. This gold was here before us and will be here after us when we go on to the big house. Just my choice of words, the big house. Okay, so what I mean by that is gold don't die. And the benefit of gold not dying is that it can be passed on to your kids, to your family, or your loved ones you care, to carry on your legacy for generations to come. It's well, the product or service that you're dealing with now, will it outlive you? And if it do, will it maintain its value? Will it grow in value? Fertilize. There ain't nothing to feed here. I'm sorry, fed. There ain't nothing to feed here. Our product, you don't have to feed it. Okay? Fertilize. You ain't got to water our product. You don't got to give it no special seasoning. You don't got to give it no, plain spraying over the field, pesticides. None of that stuff for our product. Requires no maintenance. There are no moving parts. So although my watch here on my wrist has moving parts on it, and guess what? Congratulations to me. On Friday yes, was it Friday or was it Saturday? Yes, Friday of last week, I actually ordered my Karatbars International watch. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't even got into the incentives yet, but we got our own watch. Not only do we got our own gold money, we got our own watch. Now, how many of you other network marketers out there been with a company that gave you a watch that had their company name in it, own their own watch? Yes, mine is coming. That's not it right now. You have to guess what mine is. Can you guess? Yeah, it's actually guess. Got you on that. But check it out. We got our own watch, ladies and gentlemen. And I just had to point that out because I'm happy about that. When I show up on May 10th in Miami for our major convention, I'm going to show everybody my watch and be walking around with my watch like this, y'all. You don't even got to ask me what time it is. I'm just going to tell you what time it is. When I see them, be like, I'm like, hey, Mike, guess what? Yeah, it's 9:28, Mike. Hey, Kyle, yeah, it's 9:28, Kyle. Hey, Pastor, I'm going to tell you what time it is. Why? Because I want you to see my watch, all right? Moving on. We're kind of on maintenance, no moving parts, so it's better than a watch, all right? Limited lifetime. Like I said about that 30 days later, you know, with the lifetime warranty, limited lifetime, whatever, our product has no limited lifetime warranty. Our product is going to outlive us. It's going to outlive the warranty. It probably even outlived the word, okay? And also, no expiration date. I believe in health and wealth. So I actually take nutritional products. And there's certain nutritional companies that I get my nutritional products from, and I am happy with them. Thank you for asking. But I believe in good health. Now, one thing when it comes to business, when I compared apples or oranges, Karatbars International, to my nutritional product that I take daily, I said, this product don't die, can't be destroyed, don't rust, it can't be printed, can't be counterfeited, requires no maintenance, and it don't expire. Now, if I don't want to take that nutritional supplement, which I'm going to take regardless, but it happens if I just don't happen to. Now, we're trying to sell it with a whole garage full of it, but eventually it might expire. And all that money I spent to accumulate that product to sell to make money to become rich because I may not be able to become wealthy, you know, alone, we're just selling whatever, except for those in the tippy top maybe. Not with this product. So my product don't expire, and that's why I'm happy to be doing Karatbars International as a business and still stay healthy at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you see why, once again, I am product-driven and motivated about this product? I've shown you the facts, okay? So when it comes down to what we so-called selling, what we trying to pitch you, trying to get you to sell to people, trying to get you to buy to people, that's what it is. Gold, money. What's wrong with it? Moving on to the next slide. So moving to money. We're about to get into the money, y'all. Welcome, Pablo. Clark from the United States. Welcome, Pablo. We're about to get into the money, y'all. But first, I need y'all to understand this. Lionel Cox from Florida. I need you to understand this. Lewis Rimpel from Canada. I need y'all to understand this. When money is moving, money is being made. Y'all call out your name, make sure you're paying attention. When money is moving, money is being made. Okay? So it's important that you understand when it comes to business, especially when it comes to this business, well, really any business, but let's focus on Karatbars International right now. The wealth that I'm talking about that you're going to accumulate by accumulating all, you know, these gold money I've shown you, you want to move money for that to happen. So understand the movement of money. The movement of money is this. When people get paid, money moves. When it goes from one hand to the other hand, money is moving, okay? When people spend money, money is moving, okay? Understand that? When people use ATM machines, get money out of ATM machines, money is moving, Jerry, from San Diego. Money is moving, okay? Understand that. When people buy goods and services, when people save and invest money, money is moving. So my point is this. As long as money is moving, James from Maryland, money is being made, okay? So understand, money got to move, and we're going to show you how to move your money to become wealthy, all right? But understand, money got to move for money to be made. Understand that. I ain't say get your money and sit on it. I'm showing you the best way to move it. When you get that paper money, I'm talking about that currency. Perpetual growth is the second thing that you need to understand, Elizabeth Conyers, when it comes to becoming wealthy with Karatbars International. On my slide here, Eva from Illinois in Fonda, I have a slide for my callers on the phone too, who can't see the slide. It says two things. It shows a pile of money, and it says $5,000 in 31 days. And what that means is this. If I gave you to my callers on the phone $5,000 for 31 days, would you want that? Or if I gave you a penny that will double every day for 31 days, would you want that instead? Now, before you even answer that, let me tell you the difference, because you got to keep the answer in your head, okay? But here we go. Let's go on with the money. All right, I'm dropping 5 stacks in your hand every day. Come to your house, delivering that little $5,000 cash in your hand. Now, if you do the math, after 31 days, that comes to a total of $155,000. Now, let's go back to Mr. World Famous. You listening, Gordon? You listening, George? The car that I'm going to get for myself is going to be the Mercedes S600. That's $185,000 because, you know, they let you design it on the internet. You can actually go on, choose the color and stuff. All that. I did all that on the internet already. Yeah, I ain't put no deposit yet, but I designed it, so I already got that, you know, printed out on the PDF. $185,000. Now, even if you gave me $5,000 for 31 days, I still can't buy the car of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not motivated. So if you was all happy, and you know what? $155,000 can change a lot of lives, period. I'm not discrediting it at all.
Now unmuted.
I just want you to think bigger. Be bigger. Do not limit yourself. Don't get caught up in that trap, y'all, okay? Because that's only going to buy you one car. Then what you going to do? And if you buy a luxury car, which is only premium gas, how you going to afford the gas if you couldn't afford the car in the first place? You have to work a little harder, a little longer. But moving on. Now, this penny, on the other hand, I gave you that penny. Tomorrow, when I come to your house, I'm bringing you 2 more pennies. They added your 1 penny from day 1. But let's move on to day 15, 2 weeks later. I'm going to bring you $163 worth of pennies. If you go to day 25, I'm going to bring you $167,000 of pennies. Now, I'm bringing that in probably in a dump truck. You know what I'm saying? In a dump truck, because that's just too many pennies to carry around in my suitcase, okay? So I'm bringing it in a dump truck, and I'm going to dump it on your front lawn, okay? But look at this. In 25 days, you got more money than you did in 31 days from getting $5,000 cash. Why? Because that penny double. That's perpetual growth. Doubling. And I'm sure why that's important. But let's move on down to 31 days. You know, after 31 days of a penny doubling every day, that comes to a total of $10 million. Remember I told y'all about rich people and wealthy people? That's your first way to becoming wealthy. Perpetual growth will make you wealthy. Understand that we have a product that can make you wealthy, and we have a 12-week plan I'm going to show you that can make you wealthy. That's perpetual growth. You want something that's going to double. You want to build an organization that's going to double. I'm going to show you how that's very important to you. Moving on. The secret. Told you about that secret. I was going to tell you that them rich people, if you don't know already, and if you do know some secrets, I'm going to tell you one more. And to me, this one is one of the super simple secrets. The secret is pay yourself first. Slow it down for my callers. Pay yourself first. Most of all, save the money you pay yourself. And let me be specific. Save $65. I'll get back to that. All right. Pay yourself first. Now, if you're wondering how in the heck is that, excuse me. Let me clear my throat on this. Woo. All right, Bianca, still with me, Bianca? Bobby, you still there, Bobby? C. Butch, everybody, Cindy? And Clemens, everybody? All right, DC. Here we go, DC William. Pay yourself first, because why? See, when wealthy people get money, eyes on me, look at the top, little camera at the top, little person, big head dude in the camera. When wealthy people get money, let me show you the difference. They pay themselves first, whatever that might be, I don't know. They pay themselves first, and the money they got left, then they pay their bills, their responsibilities, toys, cars, food, etc. Now, you may think, whoa. They pay themselves first before they pay for all them important things. Well, see, this requires discipline. And it's that discipline that helps them to become wealthy. So understand, it ain't wrong, it is discipline. And look at the end result of discipline. Wealthy, that's the potential. So when they pay themselves first, in your case, $65, they pay themselves first, they take whatever's left, and they take care of it, they pay the bills, toys, whatever. You know, so unbeknownst to you is they pay themselves first. Can you do that? Can you make that simple sacrifice tonight, today, now, to change your life, to be on your way to becoming wealthy? With Karatbars International has the perfect product and the perfect pay plan I didn't even showed you yet. But that's the secret. Because, see, the other thing is when supposedly broke people, you know, get money, they pay them bills, boy. They pay that cable, you know what I'm saying? They pay that cell phone bill so they can tweet and text and everything. They pay that internet service, you know. They get that food, they buy them kids and clothes for school and everything. They do all that. And then whatever they got left out of their paycheck, after they paid for everything, they try to save that. And most of us know, depending on how many responsibilities you decided to take on, how many other toys and additions you decide to add to your life to make your life funner or whatever the case may be, or even better, you know, that sometimes there's not a whole lot left. Well, I want to make your life better. I want to help you to help yourself to become better by saying, let's kind of change that around for at least 12 weeks. Make this for the first time in your life, let's make one small change that what people have done to prove that it will help you become wealthy and or successful. And let's do it. Let's try it. If you haven't tried nothing else, pay yourself first. It's important, important, important. And I told you, remember that number, magic number is $65. All right, going on. But I hope you understand that secret. Because if it's important to you, you will find a way to pay yourself first. If not, you will find an excuse on why you shouldn't pay yourself first. See, that's a little philosophy slide right there. I like that, but I should have led y'all into that. You know, but I'm this new slide presentation that I started last week. So bear with me. But keep that in mind. Remember that. D. Lee from DC, all of y'all, Gilmore, Golden, Georgia, all of y'all, Leo, if it's important to you, and when I say important, what I mean is making one simple change in your life so that your life can become just a little better. I don't see nothing wrong with helping your life to become better. And let me tell you why it's important that you should become better. Let me tell you why it's so important. Because when you become better, you're able to do better. And if you're able to do better, you can do more for those you truly care about, if that's, one of your reasons. You know what I'm saying? So but think about it. It's kind of like, you have to stay healthy to help. I shouldn't say that. But you have to, like they say on the flights, put your mask on and put the mask on the child and stuff. Because if you're not there, if you're not living, breathing to put that mask on that child because you didn't do yourself first, you see what I'm saying? So that's a different conversation. I'm not going to go that far. But anyway, it's important that you find a way to pay yourself first. Find a way, okay? Okay. I wanted to point that out. I wanted to get serious with y'all for a moment. Okay. Karatbars International, and I'm going to show you in black and white, but let me tell you what we do for free. This is what we do for free. Because remember I told you there's no requirements, no obligation, none of that stuff? We're going to give you, the person that invited you to this call tonight, so all my guests out there, get back to them because they have a link that you can go to and open up your own free savings account for your 24-karat gold bullion money that I showed you on the screen. We're going to give you the free savings account, which is going to be a vault, not in a bank. It's going to be in a vault. Do you hear this big-eared man? Your gold is going to be in a vault. How many of you right now got gold in a vault? In my bank, I have a deposit box, and I keep my gold jewelry in there. Okay, but is that vault in Germany, Switzerland, or Singapore? Can your money be international? These vaults are in those 3 different countries I mentioned, and it's free. Free. That means it costs you $0 and 0 cents to open up a free gold bullion savings account, which means all you got to do is exchange your paper money that increases in values, as I told you what it did back in 1934 and what they buy now, for this gold money. So if you're going to save money, when you pay yourself first, guys, all coming together, when you pay yourself that $65, you want to save the $265 into this gold money that's on this screen and make sure you save it in a vault for all your gold. What other company on earth has given you a vault to hold your gold money for free? Where else in the world can you go do that, ladies and gentlemen? And if you can get gold money and take it to a vault and put it in there for free, guess what? Is there an opportunity for you to become an affiliate and get paid to become wealthy from doing so? Well, if you make no money putting your money in their vault, why would you put your money in their vault if it ain't really making you no money? This is going to make you money because it's gold, but then you can make money because you're an affiliate. That's win-win. I'm ahead of myself. But that's free, ladies and gentlemen. So no excuse why none of my callers, my guests right now on this call should not have a vault in Germany, Switzerland, or Singapore, wherever you want in this world. Now, those 3 places in this world while you living to put pure gold. It's kind of nice to say to you. I can say to my friends, yeah, man, I got over $1,000 worth of gold bullion in a vault. I can say that. Well, I got money in my bank. That's cool. I got gold in the vault. Yeah, I got money in my savings account. That's cool. I got gold in the vault. I got money under my bed. I got gold money in a vault. It's a whole different conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Whole different. So if you're tired of the same old, and doing the same old with your money, then do something a little bit different. Exchange it for gold money. It's free. See, I can wrap my presentation up right there because that in itself holds value. I tell you how valuable gold is, that increasing value. You can design your own gold card, and now I'm giving you your free vault savings account to put your gold in. Can it get any better than that? It ain't skimpy. I'm going to show you it's going to get better. When you become rich, let's break it down now. Remember, we ain't to get rich quick. I need you to understand this. Because I'm not talking about getting rich. Because let me tell you the difference. Remember I told you, I'm going to tell you the difference. Listen closely, big-eared man. Listen well. You know, I can hear you. Well, I can't hear you. But here's my point. My slide says to my cars on the phone, rich people can do more things. Why? They got more money. You know, if you're not rich at this point in time, you may know the people who are rich. And to me, my definition of rich person is someone who has a lot more money than me. Okay? That's my personal definition of a rich person. And there's quite a few of them at this point in time. And if you're rich, you can do more things than that. You can see it's got money. And on my slide, I show a big old nice Delta Airlines plane. And then I show on the other part of my slide, people sitting in first class, getting their food served to them. Look, is that what? Grapes and toast and bottled wine, and they get like forks and knives and napkins and crystal. That's first class living. When you got that kind of money, you're rich. You can fly first class anytime you want. You ain't going to kayak.com, flights.com, hotels.com. You ain't going to none of that. You ain't trying to save no money. You're rich. You can just buy more things. You can just go first class, fly anywhere in the world, anytime you want. That's rich people. Sound nice, don't it? Yeah, maybe to you, but guess what? Wealthy people can own more things. See, rich people can do more things, but wealthy people can own more things. So my callers on the phone, I got two pictures on this slide too. One is a Learjet. Learjet. If you don't know what it is, some private jets that wealthy people and some rich people fly around in. They own jet. And the key word here is own jet. And the other slide shows how it looks inside that jet. A lot more beautiful than it looked in first class on Delta. No offense to Delta. But I'm looking at the difference, and this is beautiful. This looks better than my living room right now. And number two, the difference between rich and wealthy, although they got enough money to buy more things, if you're rich, 7 figures, let's say, 7 million, you're a millionaire. You got to make, 7 figures a year. That Learjet, that one on this picture, 53 million, ladies and gentlemen. So even if you rich, you can't even get this jet. You might can rent it, to fly across the street for $25,000 for 5 minutes. I mean, I don't know how the money works. But the bottom line is when you become wealthy, you can own more, ladies and gentlemen. So what would you rather do? Fly first class or own your own Learjet? When you own your own Learjet, we're talking about wealth. So once again, I ain't trying to show you how to get rich so you can do more things. I'm just trying to teach you how to become wealthy so that you can own more things for yourself, for your family, for your legacy, for your generations to come. It's a better feeling. So let's talk about getting wealthy and not becoming rich, okay? Once again, we're not a get rich quick scheme. None of that noise. Moving on. Karatbars International has a financial tool and 944, so I'm gonna kind of fly through this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to cheat y'all, but I just want to, some of y'all know my presentation. Karatbars International has a financial tool that has the best, let me slow down. Karatbars International has the financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. Some of y'all may have heard that cliche before. It's best to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So I'm not going to go into, I usually do an example, but I'm a little behind. So, but that's important that you understand that. And what Karatbars International do is offer you a fast and easy gold accumulation plan that offers each participant the opportunity to exchange paper or digital money for 999.9 24-karat pure gold money directly without a bank or a broker. That's what I've been talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you the free account to exchange your money for gold money so that you can be on your way to becoming wealthy. It's free, ladies and gentlemen. As an independent, if you decide to become what we call a paid affiliate with us stuff, because remember, that's free to get you to become an affiliate. That's free. It is free. That's an option. And once again, to get your savings account. And if you're on your way to becoming wealthy, share with your friends. They get theirs and stuff and get their percentage. You get paid one way. But if you become a paid affiliate, I'm going to show you 7 ways to get paid. But to continue with this, as an independent Karatbars International affiliate, Karatbars International pays you referral rewards every Friday for telling others who choose to use the system to protect and multiply their capital. So when you decide to share this with people, if you share this as a paid affiliate, you're going to prosper for it. You're going to be on your way to becoming wealthy. You're going to be on your way to saying, okay, I got to go someplace where I can look at Learjets. You know what I'm saying? When you're thinking about wealth, you're not thinking about flying first class. You're thinking about flying in a Learjet, picking the stewardess who's going to basically serve you your drinks or your hors d'oeuvres or whatever, picking the chef that you want to come on board and cook your dinner while you fly across the seas or whatever. See what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with thinking bigger. It may not be your desire to become wealthy, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with thinking just if you want to do more, because that's my motivation. I want to be able to, I want to have more so I can do more, because I care for other people, and that's just personally me. It may not be you, but I want to be able to do more. So I figure the more I do for myself, the more I can do for others. And we're trying to give you a vehicle to allow you to do more for yourself by accumulating wealth to become wealthy, so that if you choose to, you can do more for others. And trust me, it's a very good feeling to do more for others. So we just give you the opportunity to do so. The Karatbars International. The money, breaking it down. About to get to the money. Everybody with me so far? Everybody, anybody at this point in time about so far my presentation about the product and everything? Any questions on that you want to slap on the side? The product is gold money, even the kind you can brand. To me, it's that simple. I hope I made my point there. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that. I want to make sure that everybody kind of understand me on that. Carlos can't say nothing. But, you know, once again, this is being recorded. You better go back if you have to, or look at the other recorded videos from all the other leader presentations. That we do 7 days a week, 2 times a day, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and also 12 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern time. If if somebody misses or you want to learn more and more and more, because we have many other leaders who also do a similar presentation. We have different flavors, that teaches you more than I can teach you, and you want to learn more as you become affiliated with us. But let's get into the money. Let's talk about the money. First thing I want you to do, if you're a guest and considering even getting a free account, why? Because you are an affiliate, a free affiliate when you get the account. So it's important that you share this number here, because you're going to want to do this business. Trust me. After I show you this money, you're going to want to do this business. So you want to write this number down. Why you want to write this number down? It's a 3-minute sizzle call. Why do you need a 3-minute sizzle call? Because if you decide to become a paid affiliate with us and do this business, this call is going to help you to separate the real from the fake people that you want to join your team. I'm only going to show you a plan that you can do with only 2 people. You know what I'm saying? You could have 220, 200 if you want, but we're going to show you this plan, that's with only 2 people. So you can use this card to help to find your 2 people, to separate the real from the fake. They're serious, they're going to get it, and they're going to keep it moving. And nothing wrong with that. But let me go with my disclaimer also. Well, let me say the number right quick. My card's on the phone. Write this number down. To be your best friend. It's going to be one of your best recruiting tools, if you want to call it that. That number is area code 218. Oh, let me slow down. 218-844-3182. The code number, well, I repeat the number, 218-844-3182. Then it's going to ask you to enter a code. That code number is 30108646. Let me say it again. 30108646. That's the number that you give anybody that you want to share this opportunity with. Because number one, it may encourage them to become an affiliate because they will see the vision that Harold Sykes has provided for us. It'll pique their curiosity, and you keep coming to these calls as an affiliate and learn more so you can share more, or have them get with us leaders. Have them come on these calls so we can teach and share them, okay? That number is going to be your best recruiting tool. Our disclaimer is this. The income projection that I'm about to show you are shown in U.S. dollars. The action plan I'm going to show you, our 12-week plan, uses mathematical examples. And my background, Mr. World Famous in the music industry, and what you know about this music industry, you know that numbers don't lie. People do, but numbers don't lie. So I'm going to show you some mathematical examples that are dependent upon following the plan as described to make this money to become wealthy, as I'm going to show you. Also, your results can vary on your activity, your discipline. That's the key word here. I should say your activity on your discipline and the discipline of your team. All right? So it's important that you understand that. Let's get into the money. Dream lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, how much money would you have to bring in each week to be living your dream lifestyle, the lifestyle of your dreams? How much money you got to bring in each week? All right? If you decide, to my calls on the phone, to become a paid affiliate with us, we have 4 positions you can come in, or 4 opportunities you can come in as a paid affiliate with Karatbars International, and there's basically, and I'm going to show you the kind of money you'll make by coming in each position. We have a bronze position, a silver position, a gold position, and a VIP position. Now, if you come in as a bronze position, our 12-week plan has the potential of bringing you in 12 weeks from now over $4,000 a week. So $4,000 a week will change your life. That's 6 figures a year. If it takes $4,000 for you to live your dream lifestyle, I would encourage you to come in as a bronze. And guess what? It's only $135. But that's not the good part. It's $135 for life. It's one time, ladies. No annual fees, no monthly, no renewals, none of that drama there, none of that network marketing stuff. It's a one-time investment to change your life. When you decide to pay yourself first, this is what you want to do. This is the company that you want to do it with. Because we're going to show you, if you come in as a bronze, how to bring in over $4,000 a week in 12 weeks from now with our Fast Start plan. Also, that ain't enough to live your dream lifestyle, and you want to bring in $17,000 a week for becoming silver. That's $350. $350 one time, silver affiliate, $17,000 a week. Now, if you can live your life dream lifestyle, that's happy for you. See what I'm saying? I'm glad Karatbars International can do that for you. Now, gold, on the other hand, this is a gold company, so I encourage gold. $800. But if you decide to spend a whole bunch of $800 to get involved in Karatbars International, let's think about your ROI for a moment. Call us on the phone, you don't see my slide, but when you come in as gold, you have the potential of making 12 weeks from now, which is only 3 months, summertime, $25,000 a week. Look at me, look me in my eyes, $25,000 a week. When you do the math, that's $1.2 million a year. My point is this: what can you do or are doing right now that has a plan that can show you how to become a millionaire 3 months from now? We have a plan that can show you that. And guess how much you had to pay, sacrifice, spend to have the potential of being a millionaire 3 weeks from now? $800. Now, some of these other seminars you go to where you're paying $1, $2, $5, $10,000 to learn how to get rich, you can spend $800 with us, and we'll show you how to become wealthy. Okay? VIP, $2 grand. $2 grand is going to bring you over $32,000 a week. $32,000 a week. You are a millionaire this summer. You have the potential with Karatbars International to becoming a millionaire this summer by taking something. It could be your tax return. It could be the money you've been saving for the right opportunity, for a rainy day, whatever it is. You take this money one time, you put it in, and you are in business with Karatbars International for life. You have the opportunity to build your legacy, to build a future for your family, for yourself, a retirement plan. You have the potential. You spend it one time, and your life changes today. You're on your way. You have the vehicle, Karatbars International, gold money, to being a millionaire. It may take you 3 months. It may take you 9. It may take you 3 years. But either way, when you look back at it, how you became a millionaire and whatever amount of time it takes you, you think about all the money you had to spend, you only spend $2,000 if you're VIP. Now, if you'd have said to yourself 5 years ago, let's say 5 years, man, if I would have known if I only spent $2,000, I'd be a millionaire right now. I'd spend that $2,000. Well, see, this is that time. Do it, work our plan, okay? Going on to the next thing. Well, let's break it down, the numbers down. Oh, yeah. It is a slide again, ladies and gentlemen. If it's important to you, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. If it's important to become a bronze because you want to bring in $4,000 a week, if that's important to you, change your lifestyle to change your life by spending money $135 one time. If it's important to you, you will find a way. So let's talk about your work week. Carpooling, maybe not an option, but if you did save gas, you saved some money right there. Making some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch instead of eating out instead of all the time, going to a nice restaurant with co-workers and stuff. That'll save you some money each week. What else can we do to save money? Instead of going out to the bar every Wednesday after the work hours and stuff, buy a couple of brewskis with your boyfriends or your girlfriends, well, it would be your boyfriends, your fellas, that can save you a couple dollars a week. If it's important to you, you'll find a way. And I'm giving you a way. And if not, you'll find an excuse. Well, we always, for the last 20 years, we've been going to the bar after work and having a few drinks. Well, guess what? 20 years from now, you still might be going to that bar and getting, drinking them drinks when you could be a millionaire. Small sacrifices you make. Oh, you need $65 a week. That's what? If you work a 5-day week, that's what, like $11 a day? $12 a day? See what I'm saying? So, like I said before last week, it's like if you make, let's say $7.25 an hour, minimum wage. If you work 2 hours, if you dedicated 2 hours every day that you work to pay your first 2 hours to yourself, at the end of the week, you'll have that $65. But you have to say, these first 2 hours out of my 8 hours are for me. They're for me. The other 6 hours is for my family, it's for them. But see, I want to become better so I can do better. So the first 2 hours are for me. Or maybe you make that an hour. That $11, whatever. That first hour is for me. That is motivating to go to work knowing every day that first hour is for you. That you got to wrestle one reason why you go to work every day to give yourself an hour for your life, for your future, for your legacy. At the end of the week, to pay yourself first and to do what wealthy people do, and to build a legacy on your way to becoming. Making that small, simple decisions sacrifice by making a way to do so. I'm just giving you ways. Do you see how, once again, if this is important to you, you'll find a way and I'm giving you a way. If not, you find an excuse. Well, see, that bottom part of the slide shouldn't even be on there. Finding an excuse shouldn't even be part of your thought process. Okay? I ain't trying to get motivational, but I need y'all to understand that this business is very simple. One product. Well, we have several. We have colognes. We have watches, like I told you. But our flagship is the gold. One product that can make you to become wealthy. Are y'all feeling me on this? Let me keep it moving. Let's go on. Let's show you the numbers right here. I'm showing you the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say the bronze thing, for my people that want to become a bronze. If you decide to spend that 130, well, I should say when you spend that 135, you become a bronze. And anyone else that you share, when you put them on that sizzle call and they call and say, hey, I want to do this business with you, and they come into this business, whether it's bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, you're going to make 5% of whatever they decide to come in as. You're going to get 5% of whatever they pay. That's money up front. We get paid weekly. As I told you, we get paid weekly. So you get 5% of whatever anybody else you share this with coming to this business do. So that's your money up front. At the same time, remember I told you about perpetual growth? When that penny double. Remember that? Now, when your two tell two, who tell two, and they double, when them numbers increase, when people keep sharing, all these free checking savings account with gold bullion in other countries are being opened up and created, you're on your way to becoming wealthy. And here's the number to show it. It's this money that you see here. It's $26 in week 4, $39 in week 5, $65 in week 6. That money is from perpetual growth. Remember, you only told 2 people. The rest of it's perpetual growth. See, remember, with a penny, it turned to $10 million. Imagine that with people. You will become wealthy by sharing this with others, who share with others, and it doubles. That's why I told you, perpetual growth is important. Ladies and gentlemen, why wouldn't you share this? Why wouldn't you offer somebody a free savings account for them to exchange their paper money for gold money to have something that's going to be a 999.9K plan? It's going to be worth probably more than that gold watch and pension you may get, whatever, when you retire or by the time that child graduates. Why wouldn't you? You're helping somebody. Why not? Even if you only help 2 people in your whole lifetime, help them with this. Going on to the next slide to show you some more money. Silver. When you come into silver, you're going to get paid 10%. There's a pay raise right there. It's been doubled. As a silver affiliate, paying that $350 to become a silver. Now anybody tell us share with this business, come to this business. Now you're getting 10% of whatever they decide to do. When they build their wealth. So you can pay more money. You gave yourself a raise. You decide if you want to make more money. You decide your dream lifestyle. And within 4 weeks, it's $100 a week. Perpetual growth has brought you to $100 a week because you're cycling and cycling get paid euros. Well, not euros. I mean, we get paid our money, our currency, but it's in euros. But let me keep going. But my point is $100. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at $100 a month from now, do you know that remember I told you discipline yourself and say that first 2 hours for yourself? Well, if you don't want to do it anymore, you don't have to at this point because at $100, now you make enough money through perpetual growth to pay for your goal. So now you're not paying for your goal. You're not even working for your goal anymore. Your money is working for it. Your gold bank or your organization is helping you to buy gold. Your gold is free now. When you're not paying for it, someone else says it's free or it's OPM. Okay? And OPM is not a bad thing when it comes to this business. So your OPM, your organization, them individuals who've got them free savings account and share this with other people, you don't have to do it anymore. So if you think, I got to do it for 12, I don't know if I can discipline myself for 12 weeks. What can you do for 4? Well, become a silver, and you can do it in 4 weeks, okay? And at the end of 12 weeks, the potential of making $17,000 a month, a week. And then a gold, 15% of whatever they pay to come in. Do you see the numbers? Do you see how the numbers are increasing? How you're getting a raise, and how depending on where you want to come into this organization, into this business. At week 4, 150. That is what? 2 ounces of gold, 2 grams of gold, 2 grams of gold you can get now each week. You are like doubling your pension plan, your 999.9K plan. You are now doubling it with ladies. And if when you get to week 9 at $3,000, you can upgrade to VIP. You made the money to upgrade. You see the simplicity in our plan. See what I'm saying? It's the numbers, they ain't lying. And within 12 weeks, you're $25,000 a week. You're a millionaire. I told you, ladies, here's the numbers. I'm showing it to you. Look at that. VIP. 20%. VIP. You're at the top of the food chain now. No matter who you share this with, for as long as you stay on this planet, you will receive 20% of whatever they decide to spend, whether it's $135,000 to $10,000, ladies and gentlemen. If we have an exclusive plan, I ain't even mentioned on here. And remember, I'm telling you one of 7 ways that we get paid. If you can make this kind of money, $34,000 in 12 weeks on your way to becoming wealthy, with just 2 ways of getting paid, and we got 5 more. Do you think that you can actually become wealthy with this company? Now compare apples to oranges when it comes to network marketing opportunities, okay? And we're not even network marketing. Am I talking loud enough? Can you hear me out there, ladies and gentlemen? Can you hear me out there? All right, I'm about to wrap this up. The previous slide before that. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Johnny. At the bottom of my slide it says, simply from your two duplicating what you do to get to for 12 weeks. That kind of money, I showed you an exact number, $34,000, $500 you can be making 12 weeks from now in a perfect world scenario. I got to make a point here. In a perfect world scenario. So for everyone all my guests out there who I may have diffused, if I said, oh, but all that money you just told me, Mr. World Famous, I can make that money if I'm perfect with this business. Well, Mr. World Famous, I ain't perfect. So in other words, it's almost like saying now it's impossible for me to make that money you got to rah-rah and yah-yah about. Well, let's kind of really think about this perfect scenario situation. And let's define the word perfect. Perfect, it's an adjective. Word that describes the noun. Number one is having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. That's perfect. To make something completely free from faults or defects or as close to such a condition as possible. That's perfect. My question to you is that you? Are you perfect? Well, I ain't. And guess what? You don't even got to be perfect to do this business. Why? Because what on earth can a human being do perfectly? Or should I say an imperfect human do perfectly? On the slide, somebody calls on the phone, it shows a bowling ball on a bowling lane with a whole bunch of pins down the lane. Now, the reason I'm showing this symbology, or using this analogy, is that at the top of my slide it says perfect game. Here's my point. You don't got to be perfect to do this business. You just have to do this business plan perfectly. So the whole point is, if we can bowl 10 strikes in a bowling game and it's called a perfect game, that's an example of imperfect people doing things perfectly. So it is humanly possible to be imperfect and to do something perfectly. That's my whole point. You don't got to be perfect to do this business perfectly. You don't. And you don't got to be perfect to make money, period, with this company. You're going to make money with this company. You're going to exchange money for gold money on your way to becoming wealthy. I want to say make money. You're going to make gold money with this company. That's what I want to say to you. So don't get caught up in that. Don't think, well, it can't be me. Because I already told you what you got to do perfectly. Pay yourself first. The money you pay yourself first, you exchange for that gold money, and then you share that information that you learn with 2 or more people to do the same thing. So if you can pay yourself first, perfectly, you achieve that point. If you can save that money you paid yourself first, perfectly, you've done that. And if you can simply share it with 2 people, perfectly, you've done that. You have done our plan perfectly. So what I describe to you is impossible to do. Bow out gracefully right now. But if you're like me and say, you know what, that is super easy, super simple. I got the calls to show them to go on to separate the real from the fake. I got the webinars I can put them on to help educate them and to encourage them and to enlighten them so that they can do this and play this perfect game with us. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's possible. It's possible. And when you make all this money, ladies and gentlemen, when y'all become successful with us and you prosper with us, Karatbars International is going to give you a card, a MasterCard. And this is my last slide to all my people out there who may have to run. They're going to give you a card. This card that I hold in my hand, look up, eyes on me. I'm holding it. I'm covering my numbers because I want to see my numbers. Let me stand back a little bit more. All right, you can still hear me, right? This credit card right here is a MasterCard. Karatbars International is going to give you a MasterCard, but not just any MasterCard. There's 2 special things about this MasterCard. And if you want to see a closer look at my slide. On the slide, if you look at the top, number 1, it says Karatbars International. Remember that watch I told you about? How many other companies out there in the world got their own watch? Karatbars International have their own MasterCard. MasterCard has given them their own MasterCard. This ain't no program to where they're going to give you a card that you load the money on so that you get paid. We have our own card. Karatbars International got to be a bad mamma jamma to get MasterCard to give them their own card. They didn't say use our patience, and they said, Reed, you are such a secure company. You are on such a level that you can earn. We will give you a MasterCard. How many network marketing companies have their own MasterCard? How many businesses, companies you work for right now giving you their own MasterCard to pay you on. They got to be a bad mamma jamma company to have their own MasterCard, ladies and gentlemen. Karatbars International is the real thing. We ain't playing with you. They're going to pay you weekly on this MasterCard. And you can go anywhere in the world. Why? Because right above that number 542 is a chip. And if you own a passport and been anywhere in the world, there is a chip in your passport that allows you to travel anywhere in the world that a passport is accepted, which means you are international. And if you are international because you have a passport, well, we have the same chip on our MasterCard, which makes our credit card, MasterCard, international. You can get your money from anywhere in the world. How many companies have given you an international MasterCard or even credit card of that? Ladies and gentlemen, we're the real deal. Ain't no playing here. Pastor Di, clear your throat because you're about to come on in a second. We are the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. We got the best product, fireproof, waterproof, don't die, can be passed on, going to increase in value for everyone's life, generations to come. We got a pay plan that if you do perfectly 3 simple steps, it's 5 in all, that you can actually be on your way to becoming wealthy. Then we're going to pay you with our own card. And when you want to get jizzy like me, make sure you get your own watch. Pastor Zai, take it away. I got to do my spin.
Thank you so much, Mr. World Famous. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want have some good medicine, because a merry heart does good as a medicine. And I tell you, throughout his Mr. World Famous presentation, I'm just having some good medicine. I tell you, thank you so much for another awesome, great presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, we just want to thank you, our guests, for being on this call tonight. And I know that you've been enlightened tonight. You don't have any more excuses. So the person that invited you here, they have messed you up because they've taken away all of your excuses. If you've ever prayed of being financially free and wealthy, you've heard it. You've seen it tonight. If you've ever prayed of a financial dream coming true, you've heard it and you've seen it tonight. If you've ever prayed for your financial ship to come in, you've heard it and seen it tonight. So all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to get back with the person that invites you to this call and get started. That's what you have to do. And you've already been told that it is free, absolutely free, to set up your gold multi-million-dollar savings account. Did you hear what I said? I said it's absolutely free to set up your multi-million-dollar gold savings account, and from that point on, you have inside information. Inside information. So all you have to do is to be a professional inviter of people to these webcasts. Just be a professional inviter. You don't have to know how to cross every T, dot every I. You don't have to know how to do any of that. Just be a professional inviter of people to these calls, and let the professionals do the work for you. That's how simple it is. Don't try to tell people something. Don't give them just a 2 or 3 minute. If you're going to tell them a 2 or 3 minute message, give them the silver call message. Let them hear it. But don't you try to do it, because you're going to bungle it up and mess them up, and to the point that they're going to think that they, I already know about this. Well, that's what I thought it was. So, ladies and gentlemen, just be a professional inviter. You see, a leader is one who knows the way. Mr. World Famous has proven to you tonight that he's a leader. He's shown you the system and the plan to financial freedom and true wealth. He's shown you. So a leader is one who knows the way, he goes the way, and he shows the way. He's done all of that tonight. And, of course, that's a quote by John C. Maxwell. But, ladies and gentlemen, be a customer gatherer or an affiliate gatherer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can just be one of those by inviting people to the call, and just know that this is a business. This is not a hobby, ladies and gentlemen. It's a business, and you have to treat it like a business. If you do that just like you treat your job like a job, how do you treat your job like a job? You go to work every day that you're scheduled to work. So treat this business, when you have your own business, ladies and gentlemen, it's a daily opportunity. It's a daily routine. You got to treat it like a business. If you do that, and really, We have these calls twice a day. If you can get people on these calls twice a day, that's it. That's all it takes. Wouldn't it be a lot simpler to take a couple of hours? Wouldn't you rather work a couple of hours a day than 8 or 16 or 12 to make pennies, renting and leasing yourself out for pennies at the mercy and at the control of somebody else? Ladies and gentlemen, Karatbars is here to give you freedom once and for all. And it can happen for you and to you and your family in 12 weeks. When this plan was created and introduced to the whole world on July the 1st, ladies and gentlemen, we've changed the lives of tens of thousands of people. We have record-breaking, we have affiliates that are breaking all kinds of records, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 a week plus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can tell that we are excited about what we do. We have a great passion for what we do. You've heard it throughout this presentation from Mr. World Famous. And you know, he's not the only one. All of us are like that.
Oh, yeah.
We are excited about what we do. We are passionate about what we do. That's the reason why it don't take much for us to do what we do, because we are so excited about the fact that we are helping and can help. So the average and ordinary everyday person, that's what Karatbars was designed for, to make gold affordable and available to the everyday individual. Thanks to Mr. Harold Sykes, ladies and gentlemen, as he has on the screen right now. If it's important enough for you to be financially free and wealthy as you want to be, dream to be, and pray to be, you find a way to make it happen. But if not, you'll continue to make excuses, or you'll continue to keep doing what you're doing. And you know what? People have been doing what they've been doing for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, Mr. World Famous, and they are still doing what they're doing and saying that they can't even afford the bronze packet. I can't afford the silver. I can't afford the gold. I can't afford the VIP. You mean to tell me you've been working for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and you can't afford $2,100 to be in the top position in this company, to become a CEO? Ladies and gentlemen, that should tell you something. You should, and I told some people this back in September of 2012, and they got the point. They got the picture, and they realized what I had just said to you. If you've been working all your life and can't retire, you need to beg, borrow, plead, whatever it takes to get the funds to do this. You really need to do this business. And we don't even spend money, ladies and gentlemen, in Karatbars. We simply exchange paper for real money, gold. We become what? We become savers of real money, gold, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's how we do this business. So thank you again, Mr. World Famous. I want to use this last illustration. You got to pay yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
That's what rich and wealthy people do religiously. Often, they pay themselves every time they get paid. If you don't ever start and see the importance and necessity to pay yourself, you can forget about becoming wealthy and rich or wealthy. It won't happen for you if you don't pay yourself first, because that is the first principle of wealth, according to the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, but according to a more powerful book, the book of books, the Bible itself. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to do it. If you expect to want to become wealthy, financially free, you got to pay yourself first. You are the most, in your household, you and your household is the most important bill or debt, or however way you want to word it, in your life, your household, your family, yourself. You got to pay yourself first. People spend tens of thousands of dollars. They're doing it right now, even as we speak. There are somebody that's spending tens of thousands of dollars to go to a higher learning institution to get a piece of paper. And don't get us wrong, we're not against that, if that's what you think it takes. But ladies and gentlemen, you've just been shown tonight how that you can, even the top position in this company, VIP, for $2,100 one time, and you've been on this call for an hour and 16 minutes. You've gotten educated financially. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you know if this information was taught in the system, nobody would have to work for somebody else? You've heard it. All you got to do is incorporate it in your life. Take action, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Implementing the correct way to move money to create financial freedom in 12 weeks. That's what this was based on. That is the mission statement of this 12-week plan. Get started tonight. Don't make any more excuses. God bless you. Back to Mr. World Famous. Pastor Dye signing out from this end. Thank you, sir.